2 letters to 4 letters. Instead of CT, put CONN, like for Connecticut.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, well, sure, you got to do it yourself.
But when you change that, it takes time.
Oh, well, yes, somebody's got to sit down and do it.
That's what I got to do. Now we go back to my columns.
Can't stand my columns.
I'm just trying to...
I want to move away from my TV set so I can see the fucking TV set. But you're still next to Howard.
Not quite yet for going.
No,
I
it's not time yet, Nick.
So I still my house, my TV set.
Nick, drink up.
Cocksucker, I'm never going to invite you over here again. Never.
Drink up.
Drink up. Never.
Yeah, go ahead.
You should pay attention. You're going to be into this, because I know one of these days you're going to buy one of these things. Here's my key column, the cell.
150,000 for 70,000?
So, because I found that, okay, let me explain how I got into this. I go along here, I used to put, there were 3 letters in this big column, I had about 8 extra spaces, then the asking price was never more than maybe, every once in a while there was a car they asked $500 for. So at the most I'd use up 7 spaces here, but I had allotted a lot more. Then the selling price used to be, I'd put down $2, $12.95, whatever it is. My bid was, I had all these extra spaces, the date was down here.
Well, then you do get
okay,
the
now wait a minute. Now,
you do get a
everything was
second
going
screen.
fine. I'm sitting at home watching this stuff. I go on the road that one time when I see a car and I find out, geez, I could have bought the car for $6. Here it is selling at an auction. It was a rare car. I had a chance to buy it. I didn't have the information, so I said, I've got to find a way to have what's in that computer with me. And I don't want to carry the computer. I mean, I can't go in the store and set up my computer to dig it out. So I said, I go to my report form. I got to print a report out. Well, Jesus, the only way I knew to get the dates and what the car sold for and stuff required me to print the whole form. So I did that. I printed up, that took me about a week to do that in spare time. I used up all my good paper, printing a page of paper for each car, 1,066 pages.
Well, can't you print this screen where you've got the vertical
That's basically
columns?
what I did. Everything I had was on the screen. And
But you do it on continuous paper.
Yeah, I did. I did a fan fold.
Yeah.
That was the first way I did it. So I go to Cleveland. That was last summer, in the end of May. I go into Cleveland, a hobby shop. And the guy's got his cars in a case, right? Of course, they're not mounted in exactly the nicest way to look at them. I got to get the guy, and he won't let me behind the case. The cars are all packed together, and I'm looking at the tops, and all I can see in the car is that number on the car. I can't see the key number.
He wouldn't let you look at the...
I started off, I'm thinking, I got this stack of paper this thick, this big fan full of 1,000 cars. And I'm thinking, well, okay, I know the tank cars. I remember some certain cars I remember were the 65,000 series. So I fanned through there, opened my papers up, and I looked at 65,000. I'm going through looking for a number. Well, shit, it took me forever to do this. So I asked the guys, hey, can you get the cars out? Because my folder goes by, my key numbers are this number up here on the top of that tag.
Yeah.
That's 6509 or 65120, whatever. That's my number. I said, can you get the cars out so I can look at the box and get the number off the box? That's where the number is on KD Cars, is on the box. Well, he said, I'm kind of busy. I said, you want to sell some cars or don't you? So he gets a bunch of them out there. And he said, why don't you just let me go back there and look? I ain't going to steal the goddamn things. I'm a collector. So he gets out a bunch of them, and he watched me like a hawk, and I start going through this fan full of bullshit here. And, yeah, I can find the information. Okay, I got this car. And I come back from that trip, I said, there's got to be something else. Plus, when I rode the bus, I'm carrying these 1,000 pages of paper. That's heavy. You know, when you're walking a couple of miles, that book was heavy. So I go back, and I think, I got to find a better way of doing this. So I figured, I made up a code. I want to know what the car sells for. And on your report form, on a report you can create, I think it's 20-some, you're limited the number of columns you can have. On a piece of paper sitting in a book like this, on my printer I can condense printing and I can go 136 characters. So I said, well, how the hell can I do this? You know, so I made up a code when a car sells. Like if it's sold in October of '87, I would put 107 dash the price. I had to just say, well, I don't care who sold the car. I don't care what I bid for it. What did the car sell for? So I made up this code. So that was when I decided I got to change my forms. I don't care about all this bullshit. I just cram it over here. It's nice to look at on my computer, but I'm interested in that one column. So I decided, well, I'll start trying to change that information. That was when I was on a layover in Oklahoma City. I'm sitting there and I figured, okay, I can move this stuff around. I can squeeze these columns this way. And I got it all set. I got all my...
Fucking gloves to start in 1 minute. You assholes better shut up or get the fuck out.
You're getting coffee?
I'll make the fucking coffee.
Well, get the fucking in there and make it coffee.
Hey, make the fucking coffee. Is this John Candy? Oh, is he getting fat? Or is that Madden? He looks like Madden, for God's sakes.
Madden's not that fat, Jesus.
So anyhow, I started to change it. I think it took forever. So I had to stop the program. And I put in change name. You gotta put the change name next to the word. Well, this is right up against the edge of my screen, so I put it here and I changed the name and I put it all the way down, the same name. Well, that son of a bitch, everything comes up out of whack over here. Okay, I said, all right, so I fiddle with it, and I'm thinking, my God, I gotta make a couple of different moves to get that name reduced. In other words, it'd be easy just to eliminate it and then put a new name there. But if you eliminate it, you eliminate everything that's on the right side of that column. It's gone.
Yeah, right.
Well, I did that. I was playing around when I was learning. Thank God I made a spare folder and I went over there and played with it. So I'm just trying to find out a one-time move to get everything in one shape. And that's what I've been sitting there trying to do. And there's where a system analyst comes in. He could probably figure out how to do it. But that leads me to ASCII. What do you call it? ASCII? ASCII text. And that's where I'm at. I've got to learn. I've got to start reading about that. Because there's some way I can take the information, take it off of there, make my changes, and then put it back somehow. You know how long it takes to try it? So I started since May. There's about 4 times I'd love to have changed this whole goddamn thing.
You see, but in the meantime, since May, you could have downloaded my Works program, which gives you all of these things to do, and you'd add it in months ago.
I know it. And each time a month goes by, I've added more information.
But
well, this explains why a college has got a system now, and they're working with something that's old-fashioned. It is a tremendous amount of work to change.
They'd rather spend $60,000 than have somebody sit down and put in new information on a lousy 500 students and 90 workers.
It's fucking stupid.
Which takes no time at all.
Fucking stupid what they're doing. And no one listens to them anyway.
But you know, I can see why.
Why?
Because they're probably stuck like I am now. I'm doing something kind of archaic.
We're using another system, Mike. It costs us a fucking fortune. It doesn't give us the information we want. No information.
I think what they ought to do is bring in an outfit that has their own computers and run off whatever you got to run off or something.
Even the people who are teaching computer class, they're telling them, you're making a mistake here. This is shit. But no
Power's right, though. You can buy systems with so much memory nowadays.
And you hire a programmer for $2,500 to come in and he'll write your program.
There's all kinds of programs available, Howard.
Well, yeah, but you can do it the way you want
But you want to know something? I was looking at my Model Railroad magazine today, and there's a guy, he's selling in here for $14 to $21 exactly the information that I have on my computer now. He's out trying to make money on it. And I'm taking these guys' names down, because when I come across them, I'm going to say, hey, you fuckhead, you're just wrecking this whole goddamn industry by trying to make money on the side.
You know, I just got my new PC World magazine. There was a supplement with it, which was a catalog of shareware.
No, is this today?
I'm not going to play. I'm trying to get to the end of it so I can let him take something else.
Don't watch it, Howard. That's today he's got on there.
Have you ever heard of shareware? You know, this is a public domain software. You pay $5 and you get the whole goddamn program.
I'm leery of that ever since that virus stuff.
No, but this comes from a company who specializes in it. I got a whole catalog in this new magazine.
By the way, the sloppy joes are kind of different tasting. You like them, I think. Sweet.
By the way, the Bengals today are talking about their Skyline chili. Where we lay over there, Skyline chili is one of these places where you walk in, you get a little bowl of chili. It's Greek people are the ones that make Skyline chili, and it's Greek tasting, and it's stuff that you use in one of your goddamn dishes. I want to say it's pistachio, but I'm not sure. But that is Skyline chili.
It's probably got that liquid anise.
Yeah, it's
oregano.
the strangest. I've never really liked the chili. I've eaten it a few times. I walk around, have a few beers, nothing else open. Well, see now, I don't know why you want the first choice program at all. You're obviously got a program that's far ahead of mine.
I know, I got a lot of, no, I'll tell you where I use your program. I'll tell you what I use. I use your word processor. Because the word processor in Works, once you hit a return, you put a paragraph mark at the end of the line. And you can't move past that paragraph mark. First choice, you can type any word I want to on a 14-inch page of paper.
Well, if you guys don't have the top of I'll leave them out.
Plus, within the program,
Well, don't wait for a little while.
plus within the program of first choice, I can use computer codes. I can get whatever I can get all kinds of different fonts by just typing in computer fonts. Codes.
See what I gave the Tea Club? I gave $100 to the Tea Club. Do I get a goddamn plaque or anything like that?
I did more than that, Michael.
Plaque is $3.50. You'll think it's your plaque.
Fucker. I'm gonna send my goddamn check for my unlimited play, which is now I think $600 this year. Is that an increase again?
By the way, let me show you that thing that's in the mail. Now, I'm going to ask you a question about
$600 it costs.
Did you get something in the mail?
Yeah, I'm going to show you.
Somebody was asking me the other day. I didn't see anything.
I just got my application yesterday.
My little speech. It was very, very moving. I was really impressed.
I thought it was good. I thought it was just a...
I thought it was
The guy is obviously, to me, I think the hottest thing that's going to happen in this whole presidency is Barbara Bush. I
she's
think
terrific.
she is a
Terrific, yeah.
pistol. If you were to die suddenly, what the hell is going to happen with this computer? Would you tell me?
Listen, I could die at any given
Would you
moment.
tell me what is going to happen with the Tea Club?
Promises.
The last month or so, I thought it was going to be at any moment.
Good. Can I get your club? Where your clubs to?
I have fucking clubs.
Huh?
How much you want for your car? The kids are bugging me about a car.
You want to buy my car too? Geez, I got a lot of guys around.
Oh, I know.
You know who wants to buy my car? My barber wants to buy my car. So he says, yeah, well, and I told him, some guys want to buy my car, and he says, yeah, sure they do, but they won't pay anything for it. I said, that's right. Everybody wants to buy my car, but won't give me any money.
What are you asking for your car?
I have no idea what it's worth. I can only tell you what I told him.
I mean, if a guy come to me and said, what do you want
Well,
my car? I'd say,
I don't know.
I'll sell my car for $30,000.
Oh, I'll sell my car for $30,000. I don't know what my car is worth.
My car's worth $30,000.
Oh, I thought you meant mine.
To me, it's worth $1.98.
$30,000? You can't get 30 for yours, can you? How
Why
much
not
are they?
price them? You know what they're selling for?
What are they?
$35,000.
New?
I got 11,000 miles.
How much are they new?
35. And they're coming out with the same engine I got. The smartest thing I did in the world was buy that 6-cylinder engine. I paid $2,500 more for 2 cylinders. But it paid out because that car... Did you hear how they make the course look like this?
He drove this green
They
yesterday.
use, as Bermuda is dormant. That's what's so beautiful about Phoenix when you play up there. The Bermuda is
300,
dormant.
how long was this
Quiet.
green? Excuse me.
388.
In the 54th annual Phoenix Open.
In the Phoenix Open in the past, when it was over there on the other side of the city, they spray painted the fairways green. Here they use ryegrass. They spread the ryegrass around, and they go along and they use a vacuum cleaner, and they vacuum the seed off, and that's how they get those beautiful straight lines through there.
What do you mean? What do you mean exactly?
They seed the fairways with a ryegrass to get
The green?
And then they go
grass.
back into those areas where you see
Then where they don't want it, where they want the rough.
They want to
They
make
suck
sure they
the
get
seed
a
out.
line, a nice line around
They
the...
get that beautiful neat line by using
But the Englishman,
vacuum.
the Englishman here doesn't like that one bit. Did you hear the tone in his voice talking about that stuff?
I thought it was
And I
funny
don't blame him.
yesterday.
I think that's horseshit. I don't know why they don't put rye everywhere. Why not? It's going to die when it gets hot.
I don't think it'll grow. Well, because that Bermuda is tough shit. You remember when they played the Nannini is the guy that had the course where they used to play the Phoenix Open.
Yeah, right, his brother.
And then they got that bad flood in there and all that. Well, they got... Something happened there. Big flood again. And they went down...
Sunday, 3:47 p.m.
The message was she wants me to, what she's worried about. Amy wants to use the car. Would I come around and pick her up, take her out of my house?
Stay overnight at your house. I know.
Oh, I like the school. Shit, I'm in favor. You know, I get Des Moines layovers all the time. And a lot of people say, oh, you're laying over in Des Moines. They knock Des Moines. Des Moines has got some of the friendliest, nicest people in this country.
I'll
tell you something, my man. Small town living.
It's not a cute ad. It's a bully ad.
Funny ad.
But on your north side. I wouldn't live there under any circumstances.
The fact that you're back in bounds. And apparently, the ruling is that he had not established.
That's a bad call. It'll make a difference.
He's back in bounds. Well, I know I got
It's a bad call.
come back in and recover the fumble.
What the fuck? We got the ball at the 35-yard line, or what?
Shank his kick.
Uh-oh. Holy shit. 37 got hit there, didn't he?
Came out of bounds, but Rathman got a first down for San Francisco and more. I
Michael,
say Joe Montana was saying, you know what, Roger Craig is a great back and Jerry Rice and all that. He said, but the guy that I would like to get more involved in the offense.